friends, it is Friday, so this is the most exciting van chat of the week. So school is out and I did take off pretty quick. Matter of fact, I walked out to my car and of course there were still parents picking up their kids, and I'm thinking, am I leaving too early? And so I put all my stuff in my car and I walked back into school, and I thought, well, I could just go watch some YouTube videos, I guess, to make the 10. Then I saw a teacher walk out to leave, and I went, oh, okay, so they're leaving. So I went to my car, and then there was another teacher in her car in the parking lot, and so I tapped on her window. I said, is it really bad that I want to leave as soon as I can? She said, no, you're fine. She said, it's time. We all need a break. So I guess it's just it's nice as a teacher. It is a lot of stress, which I know a lot of jobs have stress, but it just builds up and builds up to a lot of stress. And then the students need a break and we need a break as well. So tomorrow we head to Florida. I'm not making the drive all in one day. I've told y'all I just can't do it. I really need to drive. I'd like to see me drive 6 or 7 hours tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm gonna go a different direction and not go through Atlanta, which means it will be a longer drive, so I need to push myself to get further. So hopefully we can leave. I'm hoping to leave by 10:30. I'm not picking up the car until 10. I didn't want to do it too early because what happens is I stay up late. And whether I stay up late getting things done, or I'm going to go home and I'll work and clean and finish packing, and then I want to sit down and relax, and so you end up staying up late because of that. But we'll see. And then a lot of times I'm so excited about the trip and nervous and anxious and everything that goes with that. And so yeah, we have that, so that keeps me awake. So I'm excited though. Hopefully my daughter's excited. I know she probably would have more fun if she had a friend to go with her, and I've tried to get a friend, but the parent just didn't want her to go on a trip, with somebody else, and I get that. So it's just her and I again, and I know we'll have a good time. Hopefully I can walk from the hotel to the beach and stuff like that. I hope it's not too far. I've tried to look on Google Maps where we're going to be, and sometimes it doesn't look too far, but it's really hard to tell. So hopefully we can do it. But I think there's also a trolley thing or some type of transportation that we could take, like to get to the aquarium, so we wouldn't have to drive and pay for parking. I don't want to have to pay extra for parking. Just leave the car at the hotel and we can walk to go get food, or go to the beach, or go to the aquarium. And then we're going to visit a college too, and we will have to drive to that because it's about an hour and a half, 40 minutes away, so it's not right there where we are. So we'll do that. I have to go over this scary bridge. I probably should get that on video, yeah, if I can. It's hard to video. I try to video a little bit of my drive home when I go by the horses and I go by this little dog park, so I will try to attach that to this video chat. So we'll see. I didn't talk through it, and I think I had the music off. Of course, I'm not being paid to do YouTube videos. I don't have any ads, so I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. So I don't have to worry about those things. But I don't want to do anything illegal either. So I was looking. I don't know what got me looking. I don't know. I know I talked to somebody, a subscriber, about purchasing land. He had talked to me about, purchasing land, and So I was looking into that, and one YouTuber that I watch, she has purchased some land and she's going to build a little tiny home now. That's Anne's Tiny Life. If you want to go and watch her, yeah. So I'm real excited for her, and so that's always an option, is to buy, a few acres of land, because it's not going to be expensive, and then live off grid and build a little tiny home. Or you really wouldn't have to build a tiny home if you don't want to. You could get an RV or a trailer. Yeah, there's a lot of options there. I don't know. But sheds aren't expensive. You go to like Home Depot, or just like a shed that you would keep outside to keep your tools in. They're not expensive. And if you do like a loft type of thing and use the vertical room, that would give you a lot of space. I do want to travel and see things though. So for me, getting some land right now is not something I want to do unless I was going to live on it now while I worked my job. But I would have to have some type of something, because my daughter is still there, and let me tell you, she'd want, I can't make her live a lifestyle that I want to live, because that's not fair, so, but it is an option if you want to look into something like that. Just get a couple acres of land somewhere. You might be able to do it in more than one state, and then you could go from place to place and see things, and you'd have a place to park. So that could be an option. For me, what I think about is my retirement. I don't have a big retirement. I don't have a pension. I don't have any of that stuff. Originally, of course, I knew the person I married was going to work for the federal government, so I knew we would never have an issue. He would have the government pension, and I didn't even think about it. I didn't build my career. I stayed home with my kids, and yeah, well, life surprises you sometimes, and now I'm single, and yeah, so here we are. So no retirement pension, so Social Security is going to be what I live off of. And when I think about that, I know it's not much. I mean, I have been working for a long time. I'll have over 20 years of working, and I can also pull on my ex-husband's. Not also. I have a choice. I can pull on his benefits. It would only benefit me if it's more than what I would bring home, and I don't know that it will be, because from my understanding, I do meet all the requirements of it, but you only get half of his pension. So say he gets $2,400 a month, I would get $1,200 a month. So is $1,200 a month more than what I would get just my own pension? And so that's what I have to see. I mean, his could be $4,000 a month, so then $2,000 would definitely probably be more than what I would make. So I don't know how they do that. I know he has made six figures for a long time, so I don't know how all that works. So, but I'm not going to worry about that till I'm like 65. So in the meantime, I do have to figure out a way, because child support and alimony that I was receiving is going to end. And so the teacher's salary is not very much. It definitely is not enough to pay what I pay now just in living expenses. It's not enough. So I know I have to find a place to live that is cheap, and I don't know I really don't know where that is, except like living in your van or something crazy like that. Crazy, huh? But I mean, it is what it is. But of course, right now I've got all these animals, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with, it's just hard. But we'll take one day at a time. But I'm very open to living in my van or a camper. I was looking at those A-liner pop-ups last night. Those look really nice. Just gives you a little more security and from the weather, and you could lock yourself in and you can stand up, and I really like them. So I don't know if I'll be blessed to be able to get one of those one day. We'll see. I just keep, you gotta dream. You gotta dream, and you've got to put it right in front of you. Think about it every day. And I do think about this. I think about living in a camper or a van every day. My drive to work, I think about it. Obviously, I'm thinking about it now because I'm talking to you. Making the YouTube videos does keep me focused, and that's what I think. To make a dream come true, you have to be focused. Anything I've done in my life, any move I've made, I make plans way ahead of time. Before my move to Tennessee, it was a year ahead of time. I even put my house up for sale and it sold, and then I didn't have any place to live. We had to try and find some place to rent, which in the city we were in, they didn't have much. So we moved a couple more times than that. And kids probably think I'm crazy. But I made it happen. And that's the thing. If you want something bad enough, you just make it happen. And I don't know. So I'm thinking, if I want this bad enough, if I want a camper, then I need to make it happen. I need to save and plan and look and research and all that stuff. So that's what I feel anyway. I know some people try to do things and the things get in the way and they can't do it. And that may happen to me as well. I don't know. You just never know what's around the corner, for sure. So, all right, I'm going to let you go because it's been 12 minutes. And I want to attach those videos with the horses on my way home. So you all have a good evening, and find someone to serve and bless, and send cards to somebody. Just something. Text, phone call. And you'll find joy. And be blessed, y'all.